On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Segregate.
To separate or set apart from others, often based on race, gender, or some other characteristic.
Examples:
segregate by race. Segregate boys and girls. The school board decided to segregate students by the ability to meet their needs better.
Waltz.
A ballroom dance in triple time that originated in Vienna and is characterized by a flowing, graceful style and a strong accent on the first beat of each measure.
Examples:
waltz music. Elegant waltz. The dancers practiced the steps of the waltz meticulously to perfect their performance.
Titanic.
Of or having a great size, power, or influence, of or relating to titanium, equals a light, strong gray, lustrous, corrosion-resistant metallic element.
Examples:
Titanic battle. Titanic compound. The Titanic ship sank on its maiden voyage.
Iceberg.
A large piece of ice floating in the sea, detached from a glacier.
Examples:
hit an iceberg. Iceberg melting. The ship encountered a series of icebergs and had to change its course.
Concourse.
A large open space or area, typically found in a public building, where people gather or pass through, a crowd or assembly of people, a junction or intersection.
Examples:
the museum's concourse. Airport concourse. The hotel's grand concourse welcomed guests with a stunning chandelier.
Imitate.
To copy the speech, behavior, appearance, etc. of someone or something.
Examples:
imitate painting styles. Imitate animal sounds. He imitated the modus operandi of the famous phantom thief.
Humming.
Producing a continuous, low, vibrating sound like that of the bee.
Examples:
humming sound. Hummingbird. The humming of the bees filled the air as she walked through the garden.
Pneumatic.
Relating to or using air or gas under pressure, particularly in machinery or devices, operated by compressed air or gas.
Examples:
pneumatic tire. Pneumatic cylinder. The mechanic used a pneumatic drill to repair the engine.
Calvary.
A hill outside of Jerusalem where Jesus Christ was crucified, or a representation of this as a symbol of Christian faith, a place of great suffering or sacrifice.
Examples:
Calvary Chapel. The Way of Calvary. The city's homeless shelter has become a Calvary of hardships for those with nowhere else to go. Madam. A term of polite address or title used to address a woman, particularly one in a position of authority or respect.
Examples:
Madam Speaker. Dear Madam. Madam President, may I ask a question regarding the new policy?
Huck.
To throw or toss something quickly or carelessly, to promote or sell something aggressively or persistently.
Examples:
Huck a ball. Huck a disc. I was able to huck the frisbee across the field to my friend.
Raft.
A flat structure, usually made of logs or planks, that can be used for transport or as a platform for swimmer.
Examples:
A raft for carrying horses. A life raft. The rubber raft was swept out to sea.
Illiterate.
Unable to read or write, lacking knowledge in a particular field.
Examples:
Illiterate population. Illiterate adult. He was illiterate and could not read the instructions.
Bury.
To place a dead body in the ground, grave, or tomb.
Examples:
Bury in the earth. Bury emotion. There is plenty of space to bury everyone.
Accretion.
The process of gradual growth or accumulation, particularly of layers or matter building up over time, the result of such a process.
Examples:
Stellar accretion. Island accretion. The rock was formed by the slow accretion of sediments over millions of years.
Right.
A person who makes or repairs something, especially a craftsman or artisan who works with wood or metal.
Examples:
A car right. Aircraft right. She was a skilled right, able to craft intricate pieces of furniture.
Scram.
To leave or depart quickly, often hurriedly or chaotically, to go away suddenly or abruptly, to move or act in a frenzied or disorganized way. Noun, an emergency shutdown of a nuclear reactor.
Examples:
Diverse scram system. Scram from the scene. Everyone scrambled to evacuate the building when the fire alarm went off.
Cardiologist.
A medical doctor who specializes in the study and treatment of the heart and the circulatory system.
Examples:
Cardiologist appointment. Skilled cardiologist. My grandfather is seeing a cardiologist to monitor his heart condition.
Likeable.
Having qualities that make a person or thing well liked or attractive, pleasant, friendly, or enjoyable.
Examples:
Likeable personality. A likeable character. He's a very likable person who makes friends easily.
Confer.
To have a meeting or discussion, to come to a decision or agreement or exchange ideas, to bestow something.
Examples:
Confer degree. Confer honor. The leaders of the two countries met to confer on the issue.
Backstage.
Relating to or situated in the area behind the stage of a theater, concert, or other performance venues, relating to the private or hidden aspects of something, such as politics, business, or personal life.
Examples:
Backstage access. Backstage crew. The backstage preparations for the concert took hours to complete.
Connote.
To suggest or imply something in addition to its literal or primary meaning. To imply something beyond the literal or primary meaning.
Examples:
Connote emotion. Connote symbolism. The word home connotes a sense of warmth and comfort.
Curtsy.
Also curtsy, a formal gesture of respect or deference, especially performed by women, involving bending the knees with one foot behind the other and lowering the body slightly, a show of politeness or courtesy.
Examples:
Elegant curtsy. Drop a curtsy to express respect. The young girl performed a graceful curtsy after her ballet recital.
Outlive.
To live longer than another person.
Examples:
Outlive its usefulness. Outlive our child. She outlived her husband for many years.
Intellect.
The ability to think logically and comprehend information, especially at an advanced level.
Examples:
Enrich my intellect. Human intellect. Your intellect is capable of distinguishing among similar objects.
Inmate.
A person who is confined to an institution, such as a prison, hospital, or mental health facility.
Examples:
Inmate population. Inmate rights. The prison implemented a new educational program for inmates to learn skills and prepare for life after release.
Materialistic.
Concerned primarily with material possessions rather than spiritual or intellectual values, adhering to a philosophy that places a high value on material goods or wealth.
Examples:
Materialistic lifestyle. Materialistic values. Some people believe that the pursuit of wealth is a materialistic goal.
Subside.
To become less intense or widespread, to sink to a lower level.
Examples:
Subside an argument. Subside after a short time. The storm subsided, leaving the town in peace.
Bruise.
A mark caused by a blow, typically one that is purple or black on the skin.
Examples:
livid bruise. Earlier emotional bruise. She had a bruise on her arm from where she fell on the playground.
Bathtub.
A large container, typically made of porcelain or acrylic, for holding water in which a person can bathe.
Examples:
Bathtub curve. Bathtub drain. I filled the bathtub with hot water and a bubble bath for a relaxing soak.
Warp.
To twist or bend out of shape, especially as a result of being heated, to distort or twist the meaning or sense of something.
Examples:
Warp under pressure. Become warped. The ship's hull was warped from years of use in rough seas.
Pervert.
To change the inherent purpose or function of something. To influence somebody to behave in morally unacceptable ways. To corrupt or lead astray. Noun, a person who engages in sexual behavior or has sexual interests that are considered abnormal or deviant by society.
Examples:
Pervert justice. Pervert young men. The teacher warned the students not to pervert the story's meaning by twisting the facts.
Fondle.
To touch, stroke, or caress someone or something lovingly, gently, or tenderly, to show affection through physical contact.
Examples:
Fondle a pet. Fondle a baby. She gently fondled the kitten's soft fur.
Hallway.
An interior passage or corridor onto which rooms open.
Examples:
The head of a hallway. Wax a hallway floor. He dashed down a hallway to a bathroom.
Swell.
To become larger or more inflated, to become more intense or important.
Examples:
Swell at room temperature. Swell a population. His arm was swelling from the insect bite.
Excite.
To make someone feel suddenly enthusiastic or eager.
Examples:
Excite the crowd. Excite rebellion. The news of her promotion excited her.
Petrify.
To turn to stone, to make hard and unyielding.
Examples:
Petrify with fear. Petrify into stone. The thought of public speaking will petrify her.
Numb.
Unable to feel physical sensation and movement, not showing human feeling or sensitivity.
Examples:
Numb with cold. A numb mind. My left arm became numb.
Tripping.
Describing a state of mind or perception characterized by altered or distorted sensory experiences, often as a result of taking drugs or psychedelics, stumbling or faltering while walking or moving, often due to a loss of balance or coordination.
Examples:
tripping hazards, tripping on acid. Her tripping laughter echoed through the room, spreading contagious joy to everyone present.
Riot.
A violent disturbance of the peace by a crowd, characterized by destruction of property, looting, arson, and attacks on individuals.
Examples:
riot police, riot control gas. The riots in the city have left many buildings damaged and several people injured.
Aria.
A song that is performed solo by a singer in an opera or oratorio, often with instrumental accompaniment.
Examples:
aria singer, dramatic aria. The soprano performed an emotional aria that brought the audience to tears.
Videotape.
A type of magnetic tape used for recording and storing video images and sound, a recording made on such tape.
Examples:
videotape evidence, rewind videotape. We watched a videotape of our family vacation from years ago.
Bitterness.
A strong and persistent feeling of resentment, hostility, or anger, a state of being bitter or having a sour taste, the quality or taste of something sharp or unpleasant.
Examples:
lingering bitterness, underlying bitterness. The bitterness they felt towards each other prevented any chance of reconciliation.
Turmoil.
A state of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty, often marked by intense activity or strong emotions.
Examples:
political turmoil, the turmoil of the war. The company experienced financial turmoil after the CEO was arrested.
Ignite.
To set on fire, to cause to start burning.
Examples:
ignite a boom, ignite passion. He ignited the fireworks with a single spark.
Cuddle.
To hold close and lovingly in one's arms, often for comfort or affection, to snuggle or nestle against someone or something.
Examples:
cuddle buddy, cuddle up with a book. I love to cuddle with my dog on the couch after a long day.
Sidetrack.
To divert or deflect from the main topic or goal, to cause someone or something to take a different direction or course.
Examples:
sidetrack a discussion, sidetrack his attention. Don't let small setbacks sidetrack you from achieving your long-term goals.
Rodeo.
A public exhibition of cowboy skills, particularly in North America, featuring events such as calf roping, steer wrestling, and bull riding.
Examples:
rodeo bull, rodeo championship. The bull rider held on tightly during the rodeo event.
Republican.
A person who supports or advocates for a particular form of government, typically one that has an elected head of state rather than a monarch, a member or supporter of the Republican Party in the United States.
Examples:
Republican ideology, Republican Party. Many Republican lawmakers are advocating for stricter immigration policies.
Optimist.
A person who tends to expect the best in all things and to be hopeful and confident about the future.
Examples:
Optimist by nature, excessive optimist. She is a confident optimist who always looks on the bright side.
Steppe.
A vast, wide, and usually treeless plain, typically found in semi-arid or arid regions, characterized by fertile soil and grassy vegetation, often used for grazing livestock. An expansive and open grassland ecosystem found in Eurasia and North America.
Examples:
Steppe climate, barren steppe. The nomadic tribes set up camp on the vast steppe.
Tough.
An informal variant spelling of tough, resilient, durable, or strong, having a rough or rugged appearance. Noun, of geology, a type of rock that's made up of volcanic ash ejected from a vent during a volcanic eruption.
Examples:
Tough fabric, igneous tuff. The hiker climbed the tough hill with great difficulty.
Pall.
A sense of boredom or weariness, a covering or veil that is dull, dark, or uninteresting.
Examples:
A pall of darkness, pall of sadness. The news of the tragedy cast a pall over the entire community.
Creditor.
A person, company, etc., to whom a debtor owes money.
Examples:
The creditor's claims. Bankrupt creditor. I asked the lawyer to initiate creditor negotiations for voluntary liquidation.
Shove.
To push someone or something in a rough way.
Examples:
Shove a person aside. Shove hamburger into my mouth. He forcibly shoved the flyer into my bag.
Sew.
To join, fasten, or repair two pieces of something by putting the thread through them with a needle.
Examples:
Sew with thread. Sew a button. My mother taught me how to sew.
Straighten.
To make something straight or orderly, to adjust or fix something crooked, bent, or misaligned.
Examples:
Straighten out a problem. Straighten a crooked picture. I need to straighten my hair before I go to the party.
Anesthesia.
A state of controlled, temporary loss of bodily sensation or awareness that is induced for medical purposes.
Examples:
Anesthesia for surgery. Local anesthesia. He is in general anesthesia under the surgeon.